Okay, hello and welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I thought that we would actually do some Dwarf Fortress tonight because it's been quite a while since I've done any. I think last time I did some Dwarf Fortress was back in February. And apparently, going off my video on it, it was going to be a series, and then I ended up not doing any more parts of that. Oh well. I think that was 47.02. Since then, there has been an update, only a minor one, mostly for bug fixing for the new version, which came out at that point. I'm just looking at it now. It's going to be 47.04, which was released on 29th of February, 2020. I try to remember what the major changes in the last big version were. I think one of them was that it allowed you to go through the what's it called? The watery layer underground. Aquifer. There we go. More easily? Yeah, it in areas of light aquifer, it actually floods the areas you mine out underground much slower than it used to. I think it's still the same in areas of heavy aquifer, from what I remember. I can't remember any of the other changes. I'm sure there was quite a few of them. I think a lot of it was to do more with like plots and schemes and like people working to undermine your fortress or something like that. So a lot of sort of background stuff which you'd see the events occur around your fortress. I could actually just look on the Dwarf Fortress let's see, update thingy to see the major ones. Have to go back a bit. I think a lot of the updates since then on the Bay 12 Games forum under Dwarf Fortress have mostly been about the updates for the Steam version, which is still underway. Apparently there was a version of Dwarf Fortress 47.03, which was on 16th of February. I don't think I updated to that one. I think we were playing... Yeah, 47.02 was the last one, which I had. Let me see. Yeah, that was the first bug fix. Let me see. What was the main things in 47.02? Guild organize a petition for guild halls. Guild members can do skill demonstrations. I remember that. Yes, you can have things like carpenters guilds, and then the dwarves will gather in the guild hall, and they'll teach each other carpentry, which is really nice. Especially for some of the skills which can be a little fiddly getting multiple people. Or it's just nice that in their spare time they might learn more about the jobs which they have been allocated. Like farmers will learn more about farming, even if they're just having time off. Members of organized religions can petition for temples and priesthood recognition. Priests give sermons and comfort stressed dwarves. Yeah, there were some other changes to help combat stress, which was a major problem in the previous version. I don't know whether it was completely fixed. But that should help a lot. When you get temples up and running, so that dwarves can go and complain to the priests about how everything sucks so much, and then they'll feel a bit better, hopefully. Traitor dwarves, artifact heists, interrogation for crime from the justice screen, counterintelligence readouts with organization charts. Okay. I think that's a lot of the background stuff. Yeah, like traitor dwarves would be like dwarves who are under the employ of a criminal mastermind, and then they join your fortress with the plan of making off with an artifact or something. Most aquifers are much slower filling. It's very nice. Can start with a party in adventure mode. It's not something I have actually done. I don't think I've done a stream of adventure mode. Mostly because my general experience of playing adventure mode is wandering around the wilderness, killing a few wolves, and then starving. So I'm not very good at adventure mode. And it takes a long time to get from one place to another, I find. Anyway, specify background and starting location and beliefs in adventure mode. Sure. Most labor skills still meaningless. Yep. Can start with specific equipment and pets in adventure mode. Tactical combat mode for adventure mode. Adventurers can ride mounts. Can pet animals in adventure mode. One of the most important updates. Additional mood information in adventure mode conversations. Oh, okay. So you can get a better idea of how people are reacting to it. Divination shrines with dice of various effects. That's right. Yeah, you can pick up the dice and throw them and annoy the gods to keep doing it. Various villainous activity in world generation in play off-site and more limited in fort mode. World generation surveillance, interrogation, and punishment. Historical plots include theft, sabotage, abduction, assassination, coups, corrupt advancement promises, embezzlement, starting wars, and framing enemies. Good gravy. Dwarves can dig deep disasters in world generation as repercussions coming to other sites, including fort mode. I remember that. I don't think we actually saw the we had a world where that occurred, but we'll be generating a new world in this new version. Some new locations, some map details still in progress. Monasteries, private city towers, guild halls, merchant, counting houses, forts, bandits, and mercenaries castles have returned, basically unchanged. Better necromancer towers and simple outlying buildings. Okay. More structures around. That'll be nice. Various horrifying new necromancer, mummy, demon, vampire, etc. Matter snowballing zombie invasions. Multiple experiment types, intelligent undead lieutenants with new powers, nightmarish summons, spreading evil zones, promises of immortality, and villainous plots. I think I remember that. Yeah, you can have like intelligent undead. I think we might have seen some of that in one of the attacks or something. Merchant companies, mercenaries, blah blah blah. The last update, let's see, what was the main crash fixes? Fixed world generation crash related to society infiltration, another crash related to variable position creation, fixed crash involving misbehaving roads. It's terrible when the roads misbehave. Fixed loyalty cascade due to death of questers, etc. That had positive relations with fort dwarves. Okay. Stopped charge collisions from teleporting people through walls. That's nice. That should mean that fighting on walls, or fighting in like, you know, on walls with or structures which you've created on the on above ground will be a bit better, because it will mean your dwarves won't get like teleported through the wall and then fall off the outside of the wall. Oh boy. Hello, welcome. Oh, Dwarf Fortress, a classic favorite. Yes, I enjoyed this game quite a lot. It's been quite a while since I've actually played it. I'm just going through some of the bug fixes, mostly for my own benefit, so that I know what's changed and all that. It's mostly bug fixing, but I like to keep up with it. Stopped dwarves from silently dissolving their marriages when they make a close friend. Stopped large visitors and residents from seeking and destroying buildings, even if they do so as invaders. Oh, okay. So that's like if I suppose if like a troll, for example, I don't know if they can actually join your fortress, but if, say, a troll joined your fortress, they wouldn't just go around smashing all the structures because they are able to do so. Stopped overworld, I think that's supposed to mean, shrines in NPC forts from flooding the underground. Fixed issue causing broken castle maps. Stopped pantheons and mortal races from frequently having very high numbers of deities. Fixed summon effects for small-sized creatures. Removed building destroyer, trap avoid from small procedural creatures. Made divorce thought appear properly. Added stone auto building job. Fixed broken reunion historical entry. Removed various forgotten beast traits from experiments. Corrected issue with rumor system and made item creation interactions work harder to select a material if none is provided. Okay. So, stuff. A lot of that didn't really mean much to me, but hey, whatever. Let's create a new world. Yep. people who are new to this, I just play Dwarf Fortress, plain old vanilla. We don't have any graphical tile sets or anything like that. I'm so used to it without it that, yeah. World size. I think we'll go for medium. Probably do a short history. We don't want the generation to take too long. Medium. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I like mineral occurrence to be frequent. It just means there's a higher chance of finding things like iron and fluxstone in the same location, so you don't have to import one or the other so that you can get steel. If I ever get up to that point, it's not guaranteed. And let's create the one. Once tried to create a 500-year generated world. I think you'd have to leave that going all day. Maybe it would run faster. I don't know. My computer's been updated since we last did this, so maybe it would run faster. Because me having like, do I have like 32 gigs of RAM now or something? I don't know. Something. Okay, what have we got around here? Okay. I see some towers around. Some desert over there. That's like savanna? But that's just like hot forest. There's a volcano over there. There's another tower. And that's a Dwarf Fortress there. A bunch of them over there. Some areas of evil. Area of good there. I don't really know where would settle. I did have the idle thought of actually creating Castle Ravenloft since we just finished. No, not Castle Ravenloft. The castle of Strad von Zorovich from Ravenloft, since we just finished that the other day. Find a town to lord over or something like that and create it in Dwarf Fortress mode. Maybe. Constructing things like that take quite a while. Oh, okay, it's finished. Let's see. The Umber Continent. What's this over here? The Goblin Fort of Nekongogunga. Nekongounga. Okay. The Dwarfen Fortress of Saziakol. Right? What's this spooky land over here? The Umber Continent. Yeah. The Marassa Beetles. Okay. Ah, that seems fine to me. I think most of my last fortresses were in forests above ground. I was building like above ground forts. We could settle in a desert or something like that. Also would end up all dehydrating. Did we do one on the coastline? I think we did. Yeah, I think we had one on like a little peninsula. Okay. Start Dwarf Fortress. Mode. And it would advance time by two weeks. It's just to let some events settle and all that, I think. Okay, so let's see. I want to settle somewhere close to a bunch of other dwarves. I don't really want to fight too many invasions. What's this? The Wise Desert. Rocky Wasteland. The Sweltering Murk. Freshwater Marsh. Okay. Little soil, shallow metal, deep metals, flux stone layer. Oh well, there's a Dwarf Fortress plonked right on top of most of that. Dwarves have already come and claimed it. They're actually all the way up here to this volcano. That volcano is just in a forest. The ancient forest. If we go there, it's probably just all going to catch on fire because of the lava. Is it like a mountain next to a human village or something? That's a rocky wasteland. Mountains there. Frosty Plains. What's this over here? Village Fold. That's a stream. Cop Canethu. Okay. What's that? Kupakoti. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's just like a little tower or something. Oh, it's not like a temple or something, is it? No, there's a lot of them. Maybe they're little... Maybe they're castles? Might be castles. I think that's an elven forest retreat. There's a mountain all the way over here, which is all on its own. It's only a little one, too. The Quick Spines. Temperature is hot. There are no trees, but that's because we're looking over the mountain. Vegetation is moderate. Okay, savanna area. Up there is freshwater marsh. That means that there'll be things like crocodiles and so forth. Might increase the size of the embark area a little bit. If this is savanna, there's not going to be that many trees. No, what do I do? Oh. Stop that. I want to remove that. Notes. Delete note. There we go. Done. Okay. Can I... No, okay, that's really just a single area mountain. I mean... Oh, ooh, hang on, there's a heavy aquifer there. That means that it will be flooding as much as the as it used to. So it'll be quite difficult to get through. I would like a shallow aquifer. That makes it easier. What's this here? Bridle of Dampton. Dumton. Maybe it's like a goblin fort or something. Is there a... How about like this? Folded road. There's a road going past here. We've got some mountains. We can have a stream as well. There's a light aquifer. And I don't know whether that means there's like farms nearby. I'd really like to have like a mountain right next to a village. Or something like that. But down here. What's all the way down over the other side of the world? Deserts, mountains, spooky lands. Doesn't seem like there's as much civilization down here. Like there's a few roads around, but yeah, I think we'll just stay up here. Okay, well, sure. Let's go over here somewhere. Yeah. Why not? What's this place? A rocky wasteland. I'd like a few more trees than that, maybe. Let's just go for that. Let's just go for this mountain down here. Okay. Embark. You've selected a large area. Yeah. It's only a little bit larger. And we'll just play now, because I don't really choose to change the starting dwarves or anything. You have arrived. After a journey from the mountain homes to the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all Let Mozzefon. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance, whether by bolt, plow, or hook. Provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you, but it is spring now. Enough time to delve secure lodgings ere the leopard men get hungry. Oh, okay. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here at this place. Kilrudmeng, Bronzelash, strike the earth. Okay. Pause. Let's have a look. What have we got around here? A few trees. Yeah, we're like in a valley. That's a really steep mountain. Okay. What's it like on the other side? Yeah, okay. A bunch of trees. What type of trees are these? Ginkgo tree, cherry tree, ginkgo tree, willow, highwood, willow, birch, maple, oak, some onions planted here, or growing here, another maple, highwood, what's this big tree? Highwood, sure. Anything else like that one cherry tree? Is there perhaps a few more fruit trees around here which we could use? They're all just willow trees and highwood trees. Maybe there's a few more down here, because this is like a different biome. Fine, whatever. Okay. Let's get started. Where will I want to make a first incision? It's a terrible way to put it. Over here, perhaps? Kind of up against the map edge. Like that. There we go. Okay. And where's our jeweler? You could become a miner. There we go. Okay. Ooh, yeah. What resources do we have around? What's this? Tetrahedrite. Is that for copper? Clear tourmaline. Lignite. That iron? Or is that tin? I guess we'll know soon enough. Not too many trees. We're gonna have to find coal. I did actually check to see whether there was going to be... Oh, hang on. There's some red marks on the map. What are they? Ravens, peregrine, falcon, women and men. Okay. Oh, they're flying around. Makes sense. A person with the head and wings of a peregrine falcon. He is very fat. His feathers are brown, his skin is cinnamon, his eyes are black. They're just swooping around up there. What were these things down here? Ravens. Oh, okay. They're not kakapos or anything like that, so they're probably not going to make off with any of my anvils. Or what? Rhesus macaws? The monkeys? Okay, one of those could be a storage room, the other one can be a eating room. And then we'll dig further in, we'll make a bunch of rooms for, like... No, it's raining. Okay. I think I'm going to block that one off, so they dig out the other room, so that dwarves can get inside, so they don't get rained on too much. And we can bring our supplies in. And then... So we'll have to go over to here to start farming. Make some underground farms. We've got onions, so we'll be able to grow onions. Yay. Whip vine. Oh, okay, we can make some alcohol from that. Rye. Onion plants. Rye. Radishes. Is there something else around here? What's this? Whip vines. Okay. I'll collect them once we've actually mined things out. That way they won't just be sitting outside rotting. We'll hopefully have containers which we can put them in. Actually, thinking of which. Chop down some of these trees. We don't have as much wood, so we're not going to be able to make, like, large palisades around our fortress and all that, like I've done before. And we're going to be living underground. No above ground forts. This time, I think. Okay, let's have a look. What is this tetrahedrite for? No, that's claystone. Wait, what? Oh, over here, tetrahedrite. Ore of silver and copper. Okay. The silver will be good for trading. Copper, we can make some, like, copper weapons from it. So, we've got copper, and then we've got... tin. If we have tin, I don't know. Is lignite tin? Hold on, let me have a look. To the wiki. What's good old lignite? Oh, actually, lignite, no. It's not a, metallic ore at all. It's, a source of fuel. 1 unit of lignite produces 5 units of coke. If done at a regular smelter, this process requires 1 pre-existing unit of fuel. Okay, so cool. We have our fuel supply sorted out. Shows you how long it's been since I've played this. Oh boy. Well, that's nice. We'll be able to, we'll be able to... We won't need to cut down all the trees. We'll be able to use them for other things. Okay, you finished over there? Good. I want to place a zone. Which button is it? What do I want to do? Stop. Calm down. Let's see. I want to create a room for my dwarves to stay in. That is going to be locations and occupations, I think. No. No, it's not. My finger automatically went to I, so muscle memory... Yep. Trust in my fingers. Okay, there we go. We have a meeting zone. Everyone can go inside. Also, I have to create a pen for our animals. All the ones which need to eat grass. That will be a N. Pen and pasture. Okay. And we do this, and the one-humped camel and the horse can go in there. Couldn't we have gotten like 2 horses or something? And we can end up with wool. Yeah, well. You've already mined that out. That's pretty good. Come on. Mine out this other room. I want to create a Carpenters Workshop. A Mason's Workshop. Not a Tanner's. A Craft Dwarf's Workshop. We'll just shove them in here for the moment. Really don't like doing that, but... So we can get some tables and chairs and all that constructed. Reach your occupying site. Yes, well. Everyone's going to be walking over them to try and get in and out. Okay. Finish building it. You know, no one's there anymore. Good. Add... how many dwarves do we have? 7. No one's died yet. Oh, hang on. 5, 6, 7. Right. You know, the worst thing about this is also I was getting into the habit of doing things via the setting like orders and all that, and that's all gone now. Yeah, we have to have a manager. Stoneworker could be a manager, sure. That way I can put, like, you know, order for 7 tables rather than just placing them to be constructed directly at the workshop. Right. Can I... How do I do... How do you go about making the, like, requests? Or, like, jobs? You know, as I was just saying, to create, like, 7 tables. Job list? Manager. New order. Here we go. I want to... Table. Stone. Table. Oh. Table. Why does it not come up with stone? There's a wooden table, but I don't want that. It's because it has to be made out of specific... No, rock table. It's rock table, not stone table. I want... Make 10 of them. A new order. Rock. Shit. Oh, no, it's a throne, isn't it? Throne, not throne. There we go. I have no shops linked up to those, but that's fine. And we'll just cancel these. We've already created some chairs from that, so... Oh well, we'll have a few extra chairs. I should create another Mason's Workshop, shouldn't I? Just so that one person isn't doing all the work. Yep, like that. What's these red gems over here? Red tourmalines. Tourmalines? Okay, people are fishing outside? I think they are. Yeah, I'm seeing fishing. I'm seeing various creatures being picked up from the river and dumped on the shoreline. I just caught this fish or this mussel. What do I do with it? I just dump it next to me. Hello, welcome. Now I have to wait for Strud to come and rule this land. I was actually saying I was thinking about making castle from Strud's possession. I couldn't find an appropriate spot to have it lording over a village, and it takes quite a while to construct something like that in Dwarf Fortress. Or at least for me, I haven't gotten the hang of all the scaffolding and all that, so... it would be pretty easy though, because it's built on a grid, so I could use just the maps from the game. At least in theory. I think it would be a lot more squat if I just stuck to the maps though. Or what? Let's see. The map in-game, the square's like 1 square wide, 2 tall, because the roof was like twice as tall. I could just carve its floor plan inside the mountain. I could. We could like just do one part of it. Maybe. Carve it out underground. Like top down, just mine it out like that. Just go into a cavern and there's this castle underground. What was I doing? I was getting a food stockpile. Or a stockpile for our food and drink. Oh yeah, right, food is also food and drink. Finished goods. We're gonna do the bad thing and just make this hold everything. This is bad because I never actually end up removing it. You know, organization you don't do now is organization you have to do later. And while I think we can be forgiven in this case not doing all the organization now because we have certain important things to get done, like feeding your dwarves and watering your dwarves to make them grow. You know, having a massive stockpile where just everything is shoved is... it's messy. You can do things more efficiently. Anyway, we should also get some, ooh, hang on. That's gonna hold barrels, that's gonna hold bins. I was just gonna say, we create some more bins and all that. It holds 24 barrels. Where's the jobs? J, M. New order. Wooden barrel. 24. There we go. And then we can get our Cooper, or just be a carpenter, to create all those. Actually, I think I wonder what a dwarf barrel looks like, because I don't use metal in the construction of them. Can you make a barrel with wooden bands? Was it possible to make a barrel without any metal straps to hold it together? Maybe they just get like a trunk and hollow out the inside. I don't think that would be big enough. Whatever. I'm glad they don't need metal in the construction of the barrels. Be even more fiddly. Okay. And dig that out. Let's see. Do this. I'm going to do... How am I going to do this? Like that. Okay. Then we'll have... One side's going to be the workshops, the other side's going to be the bedrooms. What I'm thinking. Put the bedrooms over here for the moment. Wide corridor. 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. I should have them actually like wrapping around a bit. That way they won't have to travel all the way to the end of the hallway. 8, 9, 10. There we go. Get rid of this bit here. That. And then this can go like there. And then we do this. There we go. To make barrel without metal rims, you basically have to cut the wood really well from form-fitting and use rope. Oh yeah, you could use rope. I mean, that makes sense. Though I guess if you're using rope, it wouldn't actually last that long, because the rope would eventually deteriorate. Also, the rope would limit on how large such barrels can be. Yeah, because I would think the strain on, if you're putting liquids inside of them, the rope would fray from the pressure pushing them outwards. That's my guess. Let's see, and we'll do some workshops here. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Actually, no, that's around the wrong way. There we go. Well, I put in the workshops at the back of the storage area, just so that it means that the dwarves don't have to go over the workshop to place the items inside the workshop. And I like having the workshops in their own separate rooms. There we go. One of these can be like for wood, the other one can be for stone or something. Come on, miners, what's taking so long? Are you, like, sleeping outside or something? Oh. Things are blooming. What are they? Is it cotton? Mountain Avon's flower. An actual thing? I guess so. What is it? Mountain Avon. Yeah. Dryas octopetala. The mountain avens, 8-petal mountain avens, white dryas or white dryad, is an Arctic alpine flowering plant in the family Rosaceae. It is a small, prostrate evergreen sub-shrub forming large colonies. The specific epithet octopetala derives from the Greek octo, 8, and petalon, petal. Well, yeah, referring to the 8 petals of the flower, an unusual number in the Rosaceae. Rosaceae? Where 5 is the normal number. However, flowers with up to 16 petals also occur naturally. It is the official territory flower of the Northwest Territories and the national flower of Iceland. How about that? Yeah, it's just a little white flower, like low shrub thing. Interesting. Okay, but not something we can make, like, clothes out of. Is that all that's there? And sometimes there's, like, different ones. Yeah, there's cotton grass there. So, maybe we could harvest some of that. And I think we've got a... Yeah, have we got a cat? Or have we got... There's little... no, we got... Oh, yeah, we've got 2 cats. There's little... remains popping up here and there. I zoom in a bit. I might zoom in a little bit. It makes it a little easier to see. Let's see. Yeah, that's about fine there, I think. Anything else popping up around here? Giant kestrel. Well, the, what were they? Peregrine falcon people have gone off. There's an echidna. How adorable. And a raven. Where's the echidna? A small spiny mammal with a long snout. It eats ants and termites and reproduces by laying eggs. Her hair is tan, her skin is raw umber, her eyes are black. Echidnas are adorable. The way they waddle around. I think it'd be a bit wet for them here, though. Yeah, well. You tend to bring a few cats, great for keeping down vermin, and if you're not squeamish about it, some extra meat and bones occasionally. Yeah, well, multiple purpose, multiple usage. The game starts you off with 2 dogs and 2 cats. So, you know, yeah, they're useful for keeping vermin out of your food sources. Though, I think they can also, it can be a little annoying in that regard, because some of the little pets, some of the little vermin people, dwarves can, you can capture them for pets, but cats would end up killing them all. I think things like horned lizards or something, some dwarves would like as pets, but cats would just kill them. Before you can catch them, that is. It's not something I've ever done, it's a little fiddly. But... yeah. Don't disregard the advantages of, like, cat leather when it comes to dressing your dwarves, or needing to make some like pouches to hold seeds if you're really strapped for leather. Arib Esteltulon has become an expedition leader. Actually, thinking of that, we haven't even looked at our dwarves. We've got Zon Narasmel, a miner. Who are they? I finished up some work. That was very satisfying. He feels satisfied at work. Within the last season, he felt satisfied remembering work. He felt fondness remembering talking with a friend. He felt euphoric due to inebriation. He was annoyed after having a drink without using a goblet, cup, or mug. He was annoyed after sleeping on a rough cave floor. He was embarrassed at the lack of chairs. He felt satisfied upon improving mining. He felt fondness talking with a friend. He is a worshipper of Luslim. He is 81 years old. Okay. Overall, he is unfocused by unmet needs. He has very good feel for social relationships and a sharp intellect, but he has a poor spatial sense and poor kinesthetic sense. Okay. Who else? Oh no. Nishla. She felt satisfied at work. This is our other miner. She was also the jeweler, I believe. She is unfettered after practicing a skill. She is unfocused after being unable to take it easy. She is distracted after being unable to pray to the low terror. Who's your god? She is an ardent worshipper of the low terror. Just a god called the low terror. Okay. Erib Asteltulon. I was out in the rain. It's annoying. She is annoyed when caught in the rain. She was satisfied at work. She was annoyed after sleeping on a rough cave floor. Yeah, we're gonna make you beds. Worshipper for Rural South taxes. That'd be great. Having a god with the word taxes in their name. Estan Yasith Tekud. I've been rained on. It's annoying. You have to keep going outside, so it's inevitable. And we can't give you umbrellas. Dwarves need, like, ponchos or something to keep the rain off them. Haven't done the default expedition in a long time. It's what I usually go with, mostly because I can't be bothered, like, organizing all the resources and all that to give them stuff. I have done it, not on stream, though. But, I don't know. I find what to start off with to be enough. Even though you can make it much better by doing it yourself. You remember someone who had a cat problem in an older version, building an automatic cat killing system where cats who bred indiscriminately would overpopulate their little cubbyhole and fall into death. People are very imaginative when it comes to this game. Sometimes in questionable ways, but... Hey. Kado Dodokiden, manager. Did I put someone else on mining? I might actually have to go check that. I finished some work. That was satisfying. Okay. He felt love remembering talking with a lover. And you're married with someone here. You are the lover of Etur Katendodok, the fish cleaner. He's annoyed when caught in the rain. Yes. And logem ezum. I'm well. That's good to know. I hope that lasts. He's currently more rude. What? He has a tendency to go it alone without considering the advice of others. He is quite polite. He is currently more rude. He prefers that everyone lives as harmoniously as possible. He does not often feel lustful. He tends to share his own experiences and thoughts with others. He is currently less private. He tends to be swayed by the emotions of others. He is currently more fearless. He is currently more confident. He is currently more shameless. He is currently more thoughtless. Okay, are these like temporary modifications to someone's personality? Like, oh, I am upset on how things have been, so therefore, I am a bit more rude. Because I am more curt, because I've got my, my temper's gone down or something like that. Your deity is Zas Boldath Tobble. Okay. There's our dwarves. Oh, right, I was going to check. I think I put one of them as like a minor. Yeah, get rid of you. You just check everyone else, that I haven't done that with anyone else. Fish cleaner. Yeah, and that's fine. Okay. I could use like dwarf therapist or something like that, but again, I'm a stickler for the way I'm used to. Also, I should make some beds. Let me see. What was it? It was jobless. J. M. New construct bed. Great, 10 beds. You're just getting around to making that, workshop? There's a mason shop. We need another Carpenters Workshop. There we go. We need to get some people start smoothing things out in here. But everyone's kind of busy. Ah, yes, also I need a fishery. So that we can actually start, you know, gutting these creatures which we're finding in the river. Well, I mean, I suppose people would just be eating them raw. What they usually do. Let's get a refuse pile. Actually, I should put that a bit further away. There we go. This is a massive pile where all the rubbish is going to go. I think it said that it was a bit hotter here than it normally is, or the temperatures were hot. So I wonder whether that means... Oh, well, the plants are gone. I wonder whether that means that we're going to have freezing. Don't think so. I don't think there's a way to check the actual temperature at the moment. My dwarves, did they say anything about it? Just annoyed. Being caught in the rain, he was exhilarated after getting into an argument. Lovely. Okay. Let's place some of these chairs down. 5. And there. Okay. Dwarf Fortress is one of those games you'd love to learn how to play but never seem to find time for it. I recommend it. It's an enjoyable game, if nothing just to, like, watch things unfold. It's really not that difficult. There are a lot of mechanics in the game, but the basics of it are very simple. It's pretty much just make runes for your dwarves, make sure you have a way of getting food, make sure you have a way of getting water, and then everything else is sort of more or less just optional. I mean, you'll probably end up dying anyway, even with that because of invasions, but you know, you can build on top of it. It's very, you know, okay, you've got the basics down, and then you can add something on top of that, then add something on top of that, and on top of that. So it can be a bit overwhelming, but I think structuring it in that way, your head, helps a lot. So, you know a lot about the game, but you just never have time for it, or at least thinking that you don't have. Okay, understandable. It does take a fair while to get things going. What? I mean, we've going for nearly an hour now. We haven't even got bedrooms up yet. That's because of my yakking earlier, but... And dithering about trying to figure out a spot to embark at. But I do enjoy it. It's a very, I don't know, laid-back game. One of my dwarves is hungry. Until an invasion occurs, and then it's, oh god, everyone's dying. How could I have done this better? Well, everyone's dead. Okay, start again. Let's start as DF tutorial. I don't think I've actually seen that. I usually look at the wiki. That is very much just information dump. There's also a number of series on YouTube you can watch for like tutorials. It's been a while since I've watched any. Oh man. Let me see. Just watching other people play it can help a lot. I know Joel from VineSource does the occasional Dwarf Fortress streams. That's rather enjoyable, though necessarily understand everything that happens. Krug Smash is another person who is enjoyable to watch. He does actually little cartoons to go along with them, so there's stories and you can follow along with what's going on. It's not so much about the mechanics there, though. It's more about the stories which can be told with it. There was someone else. Oh, man. Let me see. Can I find them? Das Tactic. I think he's done a series on tutorials for Dwarf Fortress. They might be a bit out of date, but the basics, unless it's extremely old, and I don't think they are, the basics still hold up. So it looks like some people have actually done some tutorials in the meantime. Probably look at them. Point. Because all the new versions come out and I need people telling me, hey, this is what this is how this works, because all the new mechanics come in. I started playing in what, like, oh geez, like a few versions after you know, 3D mode was put in, multiple Z layers, so I'm very stuck in my ways when it comes to how I build fortresses and all that. I try to improve. Krug does great series. He does. I haven't watched any of his for quite a while. But I enjoyed the one with the Walrus Man. He does good ones with adventure mode also, showing you what you can do in that. But I think, yeah, just to me, adventure mode, it takes a long time to get anything done. And it's not a world which is easy to work with. It's not like built like an RPG game where people are going to be, you know, carrying you. Yeah, it's not built with like gameplay in mind, if that makes sense. You're an adventurer, but the world's not sort of built to help you. Perhaps you'll finally find time for Dwarf Fortress once the Steam version comes out. That is looking really good. I'll most likely get that and have a play around with it when it comes out, if only just to support Tarn and Kit Fox Games, is it, or something, who is working on it. The tile set looks nice, and as well as all the UI improvements which are going to be on top of that. So yeah, ever wanted to get a better looking tile set? Well, I used to use some tile sets really early on, before I streamed it. Like, this is like 2008 or something like that. I would use a tile set, I think it was Mayday's tile set, but there was a period of time where they didn't update it, come an update, so I just got used to playing it without tile sets. I think they've been updating that tile set recently. That was a good one. It wasn't too different. Tile sets do make it easier, because default you might notice is that it's not square, which can be a bit annoying, because these rooms look like they're not square 10 by 10, but they are. Trust me on that. The things are a bit stretched lengthways, but yeah. As I said, personally, I'm just so used to the ASCII. I still look at what items are, but I don't find it too difficult to read. Sort of just get used to what things represent. So, UI improvements were overdue. You're glad it's getting work done now. Let's hope it's done by the end of 2030. I was reading a little bit about the UI improvements on Bay 12 forum, Bay 12 Games website. Honestly, it's a little surreal reading it, because it's like, what? Changes to the UI? Okay. It's like a kind of a foreign concept. It's going to be difficult playing it, because I'm just not going to be used to it. Though, I imagine in the end it's probably going to be similar. There was a game which came out a number of years ago. I think it was called... Oh, what was it called? Some migrants have arrived. Okay, no, it wasn't called that. It was, Nemoria. I imagine it's something like that. That was pretty fun. But it, no, I think it just stopped getting updated after a while. Yeah, last time I played it was in 2013. Do well. You miss Angband. Angband's a good game. I should do an Angband run sometime. I haven't actually played Angband. That's like NetHack. I've done some NetHack in the past. I don't think we're very successful. All my guys ended up dying, I think, before we got to the, I think I once got to the mine town. I was playing it mostly just for the fun of it. Well, obviously for the fun of it, but just like messing around in it. Keeping just keyboard shortcuts though, so you shouldn't be lost. Well, that's good to know. As I was saying earlier, with a lot of the, with a lot of these, like, shortcuts and all that, it is difficult. Like, it doesn't necessarily make sense, but at this point, it's muscle memory. So, early on, I was like, how do I do this? And my fingers just did it automatically. I was like, oh, okay, that's how I do it. I have to remind myself every now and then. You just let your fingers do the work. It took a while to get to that point, but there's Ignomia. There's an overhaul for Nomoria, done with source code and blessings from creator of Nomoria. Oh, okay. The, okay, that's nice to know. I really, once it stopped getting updates, I really didn't play it that much. I think, yeah, I remember it was sort of, it's pretty much Dwarf Fortress, just with, I think, easier mechanics and things in it, and just easier to understand what's going on. Which is, you know, it's good. Starts to gain some fun. Remember liking Angband K the best. Could play that a bit, perhaps. That or Caves of Cud. People would know, I think Remeth did a series on Caves of Cud a while ago. That was enjoyable to watch. Against like a neat sort of post-apocalyptic setting with tech dungeons and lava-filled caverns and all that. What's happened here? Fish cleaner Etur Katendodok and the manager Kadol Dodokiden have married. Congratulations. Oh, well. Miner cancels dig. Lost pick. What? How'd you lose your pick? How'd the... Did something steal your pick? Did a giant snail run off with your pick? Giant great horned owl. Don't think they steal things. Giant snail. Giant moth. Mothra. Where's the giant snail? Over here. A huge monster in the form of a snail. Its shell is brown, its skin is grey. Well, okay. What's it got? Head, body, shell. Giant snails. No. They'll lick us to death. Giant moth. Her chitin is brown, her eyes are black. Okay, and how many, Okay, we got 3 people. We got 2 farmers and 1 armorer. And the armorer is flashing, so they're actually a pretty skilled armorer, I think, then. Where are you? Legendary armorsmith. That's nice. Done a good series of Caves of Cud. Yeah, I think I think it was a few months ago I watched that. That was fun, as I said. I really do nothing about that game. I think I never got past the... I think there's like an early mission in it where you have to go and get a bunch of bananas or something. Something like that. Or am I thinking of another game? Anyway. Or just out of the first, like, village you start in. So... Wait, where is your... Hold on. Gonna have to... Okay, what's it going to be under? It's going to be under... Picks? Tools? Weapons? Tools. Well, there's a wheelbarrow and a stepladder, so no. Weapons. Copper picks. Yeah, we've got 2. So what's the problem? One's here. Why did you drop it? I mean, did I take you off being a miner? Accidentally? Where's the... Come on. Labor. No. P. Labor. Yeah, I took you off miner. Is that why you lost your pick? Because I took you off mining and you dropped your pick. You're like, oh, I can't find my pick. And you just wandered off. Okay. I wonder it was taking a while. I'm gonna mine this out on my own. Let's put some beds down. No, not there. In the corner. It's like, oh, guess I'm not a miner anymore. Chuck it on the floor. Okay, and another bed. One of my find is that you make all the beds and then it's like increases your fortress value so more dwarves arrive and it's just never just sit and have enough beds. Because making more beds seems to attract more dwarves. Okay. We need to make some... What's it called? Jobs. No. Where is it? Manager. There we go. Doors. Make some rock doors. 10 rock doors. A new order. I wanted... What else did I want? Make some bins. You make 10 bins, I guess. Okay. Still. Now that you finished the bedrooms, you can mine out this. I guess I'll also do a downstairs in the middle here. Like that. Okay. I'll just cut off this and no, not over here. Over here. Like that. There we go. So that will be a kitchen, a brewery, and farmer's workshop, I think, just so that we can like process some plants and all that. Then we'll move our food and drink over to the meeting room where all of our dwarves are, so it's not in our storage room over there. Yeah. Why are you standing on the table? I was near to a table. It pleases me. You felt pleasure near a fine seat. You felt pleasure near a fine table. Well, that's good. You're right on top of the table. And the dogs are on the table too. Get the pets off the tables. They're just climbing over the tables to get out of the room. Okay. It looks like everything is out of the wagon. That's good. Okay. If we build a... No, what is it? Still. L. Also, we don't have anything to brew yet. Can you make alcohol from onions? I hear Wario in the distance. Oh yeah, onions. Oh. Farmer's Workshop. So once you've finished mining out that workshop area, you'll dig down, then we'll dig over to where the dirty area is over here. Build some farms there. Oop, someone's already down there. Okay. Like that. Like that. Just do it upstairs, downstairs, and then like that. That's fine. Oh, my tea's gone cold. No, everyone's mining out that tunnel. No, they're not. They're sleeping. Ah, yes. Let's allocate these bedrooms. This bed is yours. This bed is yours. This bed is yours. Nice thing about two of our dwarves getting married is that they will share a bed now. Even though I keep thinking these beds are just single beds. Maybe they're just lying on top of each other or something. There we go. And there we go. Have we got those doors? Like that. There. Yeah, everyone's busy sleeping. What's that you're eating? Is that like a lobster or something? I have to check your inventory. Carrying... Actually, I don't know what you're carrying. Doesn't say. It's on the table in front of you. I have been considering the idea of wealth. Okay. You have 7 children. I could actually check my food stocks. Just see what's inside of a barrel. Fish barrel. What's in here? Char, salmon, brook lamprey. Yeah, okay. Salmon? Ooh. Nice. Don't know about the lampreys though. They creep me out. Okay, what will this first want to be up here? We'll make the Carpenters Workshop up there. We need to start getting them out of the meeting hall. Also, just, you know, so that it's not noisy while people are trying to eat. And the Craft Dwarf Workshop. There we go. And then we'll create a stockpile for wood. Wood, no barrels or bins. Don't want a stockpile eating up all of our bins. And we can do this like there. Okay. One's for food, one's for drink. Have you finished mining out that tunnel? Nope. What are you busy doing? Preparing a raw fish. I feel so good. Oh yeah, we need more goblins. That's what I was going to do. Keep getting distracted. Hang on, no, it's not a goblet, is it? No, wooden cup. Rock. What's it called making it? Oh, mug. There we go. I just saw it before as I popped out of it. There we go. No. Cancel that. I guess make 20 rock mugs. That way if people leave one on a bench, someone else won't miss out on a drink because, you know, oh, there's no mugs. Or, you know, someone's carrying the mug to the stockpile and all the other ones are being used and they'll go, ah, there's no mug. I guess I'm just gonna have to drink straight from the barrel. I'm upset because there's no mugs. I was just about to put one in the stockpile. Oh, couldn't wait. This thirst needed to be quenched immediately. Honestly, I feel like they just come up with any excuse to drink straight out of the barrel. It's a dwarven quaff. Quaffing's like drinking, except you spill most of it. What? You're eating a plumb helmet? Okay. I guess we had one in storage. There's some rabbits around and a wombat. Got a small stocky mammal. It is found from the mountains to the woodlands. Scrawny, his hair is brown, his skin is sepia, his eyes are black. pretty cute too. Maybe I'm just biased. What are the other things? Rabbits. Well, we could catch them. If I knew how to. We just have to lay traps everywhere outside, I think, and hope that they'd stumble into them. Oh, I see bees. Two-legged rhino with lizard. Yeah, I think those could be pets. But the cats tend to kill them because they're considered vermin? Because they're like a little blinking dot. I think that's generally what a vermin is. They sort of pop up and out of existence. They don't really move around like a dwarf does or a horse does. It's the same with like cave spiders, not giant cave spiders. They move around like a dwarf, very much so. But there's little cave spiders. Also things I think like bees. Ants don't show up like that. They're too small. Fire crabs also? I think something else which does that. Just like things which are small. Rats. Raindrops, apparently. They look the same, except they're blue. But they are flashing around. Rain is considered vermin in Dwarf Fortress. That means cats can kill rain. What are my miners doing? Oh, they're carrying the logs. No. No hauling. You can do burial. No refuse. Water hauling's fine. We're not pushing anything. No. Healthcare. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Next one. You can keep jewelry on. You also have wood crafting, stone crafting, bone carving. I'm going to turn those off. Because I don't want you going and making mugs when I've got mining to do. But if there's a dwarf who desperately needs a glass of water or something because they're lying in the hospital, which we haven't built, this is sometime in the future, if a dwarf needs medical aid, hopefully not, then you will go off and give them a drink if there's no one else available to do it. Outpost liaison. Oh, and the caravan. I never built that train depot. Time just flies. Oh, do we have an architect? I mean, we don't really have anything to trade, so it doesn't matter. I am the liaison from the mountain homes. Let's discuss your situation. There is much to share. Okay. Begin discussion. What do we need? Bring me rhinoceros leather. No. I guess seeds? Just more would be nice. Yeah, just more seeds. I don't really need any instruments at the moment. Pets. Can we just say animals? Are they listed under pets? I mean, I don't want you to bring a pet. Horse. I wish it said whether it was, which one's male and which one's a female. It seems like the female is on top. There. Yeah, so the first horse is the female horse. Llama. Get some rabbits. Sure. Let's get some llamas. You can shear them as well for wool. I think. We'll ask for some drinks as well. There we go. Yep, that's fine. What do you want? Tanned hides, leather water skins, ammunition. You want meat, figurines, scepters, blocks, handwear, legwear, and windows. Okay. Well, we can make figurines and scepters. Handwear and legwear. Windows. I don't think we have any glass around here for windows. Oh, sand. I haven't checked. There's probably some sand. Sand's everywhere. Okay. Bye. The outpost liaison leaves as quickly as it arrives. Oh. But the caravan's still waiting, sir. Nope. Wait, hang on. Isn't that you there? Yeah, you're here. You're still here. Momo's boat fires. You're just hanging around. Okay, fine, whatever. Are you gonna have a drink before you leave? Hopefully not. We don't have that much to spare. Okay, this one. Drink. Your plants are fine. No seeds. No fat, no paste. That's fine. No misc liquids. I don't want lye in there. That's all fine. We're not going to end up with any of that. And turn off everything else except drink. There we go. Also, I want you to take from links only, and I want you to take it from here. And you take from links only, and you take your drinks only from here too. Go. So if there's food or drink available to put into those stockpiles, they'll take it from the main food stockpile. But they won't immediately make drink and put it into the drink stockpile. They'll store it into the other place first. Hopefully it will just stop them from getting filled up with stuff. Oh, I don't know. It's a bit more interesting for them to work around that way. We built our depot, but I think, yeah, they're going to have wandered off. Yeah, the wagons bypassed an accessible site. Oh no, that's the wagons. Does that mean that the other traders are still on the edges? Yeah, there they are. Still hanging around. Okay. Why are those inactive? I guess because people are busy doing other things. Perhaps sleeping. Okay, I will just let you mine along there. Did someone have a baby? No? They must have just arrived with their child. Oh no, pardon me. That's not a red smiley face, that's a purple smiley face. That's your husband. What, a child? More lignite. How close are you? Ah, good. You've hit dirt now. Actually, what type of is this? Sandy clay. Okay. Oh yeah, I should build a quern. I guess 2 rock querns. So that we can process some plants. Looks like we've got some lignite going through the middle of where our farms are going to be. Oh, my mind is sleeping. Ooh, what have we got? There's a whole bunch of coyotes. Oh, there they are. They're right there. If they get too close, then the traders should be able to see them off. Yeah. There it goes. Yeah. Did you kill it? Maybe. Might have run it off the map. There they go again. He sees another coyote. Runs off in a blind rage. Now where are you going? Now people are drinking from the river. Great. Okay, fine. Who are you anyway? Tirist Odd Kishgusil, Spear Dwarf. Burned copper. Okay. Hooray, farms are nearly ready. Mid-autumn. These have all bloomed again. Oh, and merchants are leaving. Fine, whatever. I don't think I have a trader set up. Oh well, the expedition keep. Broker. Yes, the armorer can be the broker. Be good for trade. Come next year, if our armorer is still alive. Oh, right. So what was the news which we got? We're down here. Let's see. News and rumors. Why did we get news for all the way down there? Wouldn't we have got news from up here? In the late summer of 125, Tresoka was known to be in Serpentine. I guess that's an artifact? Yeah, it's an A. In the late spring of 125, the Book of the Human was known to be in the home of Genius in Dornringd. Are they, Wait, no, hang on. The home of Genius in Dornringd. So... Pardon me. Either that is, like, the name of a temple or a tower or something. The Book of the Human, it's probably in a necromancer tower, isn't it? They like sitting around in towers writing books on people and the, you know, what is life and all that. What's this? In the early spring of 125, Vice Trail, the Born Wave, was known to be in road labours. In spring of 125, the Distraction of Lamentation was known to be in Shoot Planked. What's this? Early spring of 125, Ethro Worship Tour became Sacred Silver of the Order of Trading, replacing Melville Humid Walls. Became Sacred Silver. Is that like a position name? Neil Cloistered Drummed became expedition leader of the Book of Outrage. The Books of Outrage. A group calling itself the Books of Outrage founded World Channels after a long journey for the land of the Cobalt Fountains. Oh, I guess that's what this marking is there. That must be the Cobalt Fountains right there. They're traveling along here. There. Okay, so they just founded another fortress, I think. 124, Ineth Walked Lancers was kidnapped from Ring Inked by Zolak Slimely. Picard Mobbridged was kidnapped from Faint Cobalt by Utes Stolen. Mossus Dangle Papers was kidnapped from Faint Cobalt by Snowdub Ruthless Caves. Okay. Anything else? There's an artifact or something all the way down here. Oh no, this is a kidnapping. Okay. Artifacts. Ooh. Grieved perished. This is a bronze short sword. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. This object menaces with spikes of tiger bone. The prim hole. The bronze battle axe. Elk bird bone hatch cover. The knife of immorality. The wicked evils. Banner worshipped. Splattered wonders. The point of faith. Casserite scepter. A pale armory. A silver warhammer. That's a pretty cool name for it. Bright sneaked. A silver battle hammer. Battle axe. Copper crossbow. Worship folded. Gaussianite. What's Gaussianite? Don't think I've ever heard of that. I put in Gaussianite and it came up with beryl. Is it a type of beryl? Varieties. Gaussianite. Colorless beryl is called Gaussianite. The name originates from Goshen, Massachusetts, where it was originally discovered. Goshen. Probably mispronouncing that. In the past, Gaussianite was used for manufacturing eyeglasses and lenses owing to its transparency. Nowadays, it is most commonly used for gemstone purposes. The gem value of Gaussianite is relatively low. However, Gaussianite can be colored to yellow, green, pink, blue, and intermediate colors by irradiating it with high energy particles. The resulting color depends on the content of... I'm ashamed to say that my reading of the periodic table is far too inept to be able to read the abbreviations they have here. I think one of them is iron. Titanium, SCCA, carbon, titanium, don't know what SC is. V, I don't know. Fe is iron, and CO. No, that would be That'd be carbon dioxide. Okay. Anyway. Okay, so that's what it is. A figurine. Yeah, it's like a clear gemmed figurine. That's pretty cool. Men venom. Dwarf bone cage. Adorned with hanging rings of alpaca bone. The safe drum. Iron warhammer. The line of directions. An iron battle axe. Honorable swallow. An iron mace. What's this? I don't know. Just heaps and heaps of artifacts. I think it's getting into books. Yeah. Union, my life. Olivine-bound codex. The written portion consists of a 28-page essay entitled Union, my life, authored by Kunibo Renowned Waxed. It concerns nuances of cooperation. The writing is quite cruel. Overall, the prose is passable. Can safe tramples save the world? Okay. Oh, the dwarves in their books. There was another one there, something about adhesives. No, in this game, but probably he came up with the idea for the book because his hand got stuck to the table or something like that. Or he was eating honey. I don't know. I suppose it's a perfectly reasonable way to come up with the idea for writing a book. Okay, let's start making some farm plots because we need that food, and I really don't need to make the farm plots that big. Like what? At the moment, like this is enough. The farms produce a lot of food. Okay, I'm also going to have to create a little room to put all of our seeds in. It's nice that we have some dedicated farmers, which we got in our one of our merchant wave, not merchant, migrant waves. Okay. Like that. There we go. And we're going to need to get a bunch of, like, bags. Can I... let's see... No, hang on. Where is it? Whoop, hang on. Whoop. Where is that button? There we go. It's D. Gather plants. Can we gather this cotton? Or do I have to, like... No. Okay. I think I'd have to, like... designate that area to be... to have plants collected from it or something. Gather... pick fruit. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want either. Okay, fine. Never mind. Remove zone. No. Out of here. Bots. Or just one. Been a bit lackluster recently. Just like the occasional one. I mean, it's easier for me. Okay. Another farm. No, I said farm. There we go. Like that. There we go. And I want a food thingy there. Except it's not going to have anything in it except for seeds. There we go. Also, no barrels. Yes, no barrels. Just make sure this has seeds off over here. Good. Good. They're carrying the seeds over to here. Oh, I have to actually tell them to put stuff in the farms, don't I? Begin planting the mighty plumb helmet. I suppose some dimple cups as well. What do dimple cups make the, let's see. Can you eat those, or do they just make syrup? Oh, they're milled into blue dimple dye. Okay. Yeah, you can't eat them. Yeah, they're not edible, but apparently they are cookable. So, let's replace that with quarry bushes then. Go. There we go. We'll just check something else. I think... Yep, okay, good. Ooh, some migrants. I was just checking, because I wanted... okay, so I have quarry bushes being planted here in spring, summer, autumn, and I had dimple cups in winter, but I didn't want dimple cups being planted in winter. I want the plot just to be used for quarry bushes, but I already had dimple cups being planted there. But if you press enter again, it doesn't remove dimple cups from there. So what you have to do is you have to press Z to fallow the plot for winter. It's a bit of a roundabout way to go about it. Makes sense. I don't know what fallow means, which I had to look up. Okay, we've got those carpenter workshops over there. Get rid of those. And get rid of this. Man, we're getting a lot of migrants. 22 now. More beds are needed. Let's see, we got 10 last time. We got 22. Make 20 beds. Beds are needed. So we've got a farm there still, and I wanted a kitchen. There we go. Also, I wanted a quern. Let's see. A quern is Q, because we did build 2 of them. There we go. Querns are important if you get some plants and they're not like edible in their base form. You need to grind them down to a paste or a flour. You can make a windmill to automate the process, but well, a quern's an easy way to get it done early on. Doesn't require the whole mechanic system. I think we did set up at one point. Actually killed something over here. Oh, it's a wombat, is it? Yep. Oh yeah, we don't have a butcher's, tanner's, and leather work. Okay. Build that over here then. Like so. How many people did we end up with? There, 22. What were you all? We got an animal caretaker to hunters, hence the, I guess hence the dead wombat. Fishery workers, fish cleaners, fish dwarf. Some more farmers, a potash maker, apparently a legendary farmer and a potash maker, and 3 children. Okay. Oh yeah, I was good. Did we have civilizations? Yeah, apparently there's no there's no like goblins or anything near us. So maybe we won't have to worry about them invading us. Why are these farms not being made? They're all active. Okay, once you've finished mining out that other area up there, that's going to become a room for masonry, I think. Then we'll make another one next to it for processing lignite and all that. And then attached to the back of that, we'll have another storage room where the finished fuel and the actual ore will go. And then we'll have it processed into bars and ingots there, because we can make silver and also copper from the tetrahedrite. I should also think about getting some temples up that people are got places to worship. I have to write down all the gods which we're going to have. Ooh. Someone has been possessed. Ast Olin Inal, woodcutter, has been possessed. Right. Where are you? Where is that? Oh, down there. Okay. Are you gonna have any problems? Your woodcutter show you shouldn't really. You claim the craft Dwarf Workshop. Yeah, and you're not doing anything. Okay, what do you want? Bones. Okay. Anything else? Apparently just bones. Just wants bones. Okay. It would be scrolling through a variety of different phrases if you wanted other items. But since it was just sitting on bones and I stayed there for a bit, then it seems like he just wants bones. Wait, it's down here as well. And put a door on the butchers. So it doesn't stink up everywhere. You cancelled it because you couldn't get there because the door was being constructed. You gotta put the stone in the doorway so that the door is blocked. The door is stuck open. Deconstruct the door. And then build it again. That way, you'll take the rock out of the location when you're placing the door. I could also just tell them to dump the rocks, but this way they just dump the rocks next to the door, rather than taking it outside or something. Wherever I would designate the dump location. Okay, so what did I want this one for? Stone. Do I want to do that? Make a stone stockpile? People be hauling stones all over the place all the time. It would tidy up the fortress. We wouldn't have all this rock and all that lying all over the place. I don't think dwarves mind that. It's just the rocks are heavy. I've got a wheelbarrow though. Okay. Build this here. Pick up this. We'll do this. Like that. Just plot that out there. Okay, we could actually go deeper into the mountain there. Ah, that's fine, they can carry it across the hallway if they need to. The idea is that, like, fuel gets... and fuel and, like, ore gets put here. Like, fuel gets processed, put here, then ore gets put here as well. Then they can process the ore into bars, and then the bars get put over here. And then, you know, some fuel can end up over here or something. Or maybe, you know, like, lignite is put here, and then it gets processed to put over here. And then the ore is put here, and then the ore ends up over here as bars. And then the bars and the lignite are used not just for smelting it here, but also up here for turning it into, like, weapons and armor and whatever else sort of goes through the chain, as it were. Also allows me to see how much of things we have, or at least whether the areas are working. Okay, 2 masons and a Dwarf Workshop. Oh, what's this? Offloading units. What? Winter is upon me. Sorry. Okay. I guess that was an autosave. Right, well, once you've finished mining all of that out, well, not all of it, but most of it out, we'll be able to start putting it to use. I still need to put, like, a... Oh, hey, he actually created a thing. I had stopped paying attention. Ast Olindenal Woodcutter has created Egan Betan Monom Nania, an intricate wood wombat bone right gauntlet. He claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor Kosoth Glory's Mirrors. Okay, cool. Can we go and have a look at that? Where is our artifacts list? Oh, There we go. Capital L. What's it called? Diff claimed the proper of rhythms or something? Intricate wolf, not wolf, wombat bone. Intricate wombat bone right gauntlet. All craft dwarf shippers of the highest quality is decorated with wombat bone. Okay. Very simple. It didn't have a lot to work with. Those other farms still have not been done. I just want you to perpetually brew. Because our need for booze is never ending. And there's nothing to catch in the southeastern swamps. Oh, do we have any other animals we need to put into the pens? A poult and a donkey fowl. Okay. Good thing I checked. I need more tables. What are these here? Mason's workshops. Deconstruct those. JMQ table 10 Q 10. There we go. Require more tables and chairs. We should also make some more barrels. And bins. What are you actually collecting from these plants here? Meadow leaves, leeks, turnips, rye, grama. What's grama? Apparently several varieties of grass. Here it says it's called Bootalua. It is found only in the Americas. Okay. Yeah, okay, it's just like a tall grass. Like what you see along the shorelines or something. Around here. Though, apparently it's not actually only in the Americas. We've struck citrine. I need to get some gem cutting up. One of these can be gem cutters. I just noticed that I have these around the wrong way. It's usually I like putting the storage room up along the corridor like here. But I didn't want to have them doubled up, two workshops next to each other. That's fine, we can put like a double door along here, and along here, so people can come in this way. Whatever. Not going to get hung up on things like that. Ugh. Still haven't made those other arms. Everyone's just sleeping on the floor. I did make a whole bunch more beds, didn't I? Cut down these trees. There we go. Is something attacking us? No. And now Percy Liaison's still here. There's another wombat, giant great horned owl, and several ravens. They're getting scared. The animals, that is. Right, you finished that. Let's put that there. And like that. Let's see. Stone. I want not that, not that. Not that. And we'll put lignite and bituminous coal here. And this one, any metal ores. Hey, someone has become a planter. Well done. We haven't gotten any requests to make guilds, have we? How do we see that? I don't know. Fisher dwarf could be a bookkeeper. Ooh, there's some gold there. How about that? I were to make some gold statues and stick them outside of a fortress or something. Also some orthoclase. Water source contaminated. That's not good. Oh, do we actually even have a brewer? You have no job. Farming. You could be a brewer. You're a potash maker. You could also be a brewer. They're just sitting around, hey, make drinks, and everyone's like, well, it's not my job to make the drinks. The animal caretaker can also be a brewer, I think. Not the... yeah, the woodcutter, because the woodcutter's only going to be cutting down trees. We don't do that often. More gold. Is there a reason why people aren't... Oh, they haven't been validated. Oh. Hang on. Is that because I need... I think it's because we need a area for a manager. It needs a meager office. So we'll make him a very meager office. I think if you don't have one, it will allow you to do jobs, but the first job has to be finished before the next job will be picked up. As you can see here. Like the active one up here, I think only the top one will be done. And then it will move on to the next one. Whereas I think if you have a manager, the other ones can become validated and people can work on several things at a time. Rather than just going down the list. I think that seems like what's happening. And it's raining. I think the Steam Dwarf Fortress version is also going to have some new music in it as well. I'm perfectly fine with the bass tracks. I've heard them so often they just sort of blend into a background sound, but... Oh, I think new tracks will be interesting. Okay, good. You've mined that out. Table, chair. Go on, go put them in there. Then we'll set up our manager so they can authorize the other jobs we have lined up. Okay, also here I need... let's see... Well, we'll need a wood smelter to begin with, because we don't have any fuel first. Then we'll need a smelter. And another one. And then we will need a forge. And that should be fine. You carry that really heavy chair apparently into there. Okay. Assign chair. It is the manager's. There we go. Is that sufficient? It is. It is meager. I want to make it too fancy. We'll put a door on it so we can be working uninterrupted. What are you carrying there? You're carrying an iron anvil. Is that what an anvil looks like? I would expect you to have been moving a lot slower carrying an anvil, but... Okay. We should also have another meager office for our bookkeeper. So they can write down all of our stocks which we have. Good. You're authorizing all of those jobs. I see you sitting down at a table there. Yes, he is. Yes, yes, this needs to be done, and this, and that. All done. People should get on those other jobs that need doing. Good. Excellent. And the, still is underway. Or is being worked on. It's a good thing too. I think we're running a bit low on, drink. Okay, so I will need to create some charcoal. Create 5 bars of charcoal. Yeah, we don't have any fruit. Who am I going to have? Who has no job? A hunter has no job. I've got my legendary... What's his name? It's a broker, isn't it? Yeah, the broker was the legendary armor smith. So you can be a furnace operator, weaponsmith, blacksmithing, metal crafting. You can do it all. Just because. Okay. So how many doors have we got? We've got 22. Is it still 22? Yes, it is. Okay, so we've got what? 10 rooms down there? Yes. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. That's a double wide door there. And we'll just do this. These rooms should really be several floors below, so that they're not woken up by the noise of the workshops. But I forget how far away they have to be. There is sound in Dwarf Fortress. It's generated by... Actually, it's generated by, I think, working workshops? Noise. Though I seem to remember reading that it wasn't actually as prevalent as you thought. Certain jobs generate noise, which may disturb dwarves sleeping nearby. Depending on a job's noise level and proximity, your dwarves could sleep uneasily due to noise, very uneasily due to noise, or be woken up by noise. These events will produce unhappy thoughts in varying degrees. Neither walls nor doors will insulate dwarves from noise. Distance and how loud a job is are the only factors determining whether a dwarf's sleep will be disturbed. Noise is produced when a noisy job is complete, but thoughts about noise do not appear until the sleeping dwarf has woken up. Also, dwarves walking through a sleeping dwarf's room, even over their head, will not cause noise, which is important for bedroom design. Contrary to common belief based on earlier versions, workshops do not currently produce any noise. Wasn't that disabled in an older version? Yeah, maybe. So apparently workshops don't create any noise. Unlike in the past, only 5 jobs are known to cause noise. Digging, 8 tiles. Wood cutting, 8 tiles. Engraving, 4 tiles. Fortifications, carving, 4 tiles. And removing constructions, 8 tiles. Okay. So yeah, I'll just remind... Thank you for mentioning that. I'm just reminding myself on... Because I keep thinking, oh, workshops generate noise. Used to, apparently, but they haven't for quite a while. So... It's really, apparently, not that big of a deal. 8 tiles, that's basically nothing. Just, you know, if you've got digging nearby where dwarves are sleeping, then yeah, they're going to be woken up by it. Or they're going to be annoyed by it. But... even then, it's 8 tiles away. You have to be digging right on top of them. That's 8 tiles in every direction, I think. Yeah, noise radiates across the Z levels in the shape of a cube in all 6 directions. North, south, east, west, and up, down. So noise that travels 4 tiles will generate noise in a 9x9 pattern on 9 successive floors. The noise radiates from the center of the noise-producing things. So, you have to be like, you know... what? 5 floors below the noise point? If it was here... something to remember. So don't make your mine under your bedrooms. Yeah. Usually you want your mines to be several floors lower than your bedrooms anyway, because, well, I mean, all the good ores tend to be lower, so... I mean, even then, you know, just move your mine a bit over. Anyway, I keep thinking, like, these workshops are going to be generating noise in, like, a big area like this, but... it's not like that. Which is good to know. Okay. Time for beds. Like this. Pardon. Still haven't made those farms. Who's sitting around not making farms? They're probably just carrying logs and stones everywhere. Or collecting plants. That's another thing they could be doing. You actually haven't been doing that job, so I'm going to remove it. There we go. Oh, also a few more down here. Hang on. I didn't get rid of it. There we go. The dwarves have been saved from the onions. Saved nothing. Roast onions are rather nice. They're not my favorite thing, but they're nice enough. Also pickled onions. Those are great. Especially with some fish and chips. Though I recommend not drinking the pickling juice out of the bottle with those. I did once. It's quite potent. It takes your breath away. Hey, spring has arrived. We've been here for an entire year. Well, nearly. It's probably like 2 more weeks in game. Burst of granite. Oh. So yeah, that means also that you don't need to have doors on your dwarves' bedrooms aside from just aesthetic purposes, because the door doesn't block noise, and it's not like noise is going to be a problem anyway. So, though the door does improve the quality of the bedroom just from the value of the door itself. So, if you want to give your dwarves nicer bedrooms, the door can help with that. do want to smooth some stuff out. So smooth out the meeting hall. Oh. Do we have any smoothers? Or engravers? You're a miner. I don't want to give you that job. Oh, these people slowly carrying ore around. Little wheelbarrows. Yes, make a gold wheelbarrow. Make 5. No, not 50. Remove that. Five. Ever have a need for 50 wheelbarrows? Export them. I think I want to create our... How big is that? 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. There we go. Like that. You can mine through there. This is going to be our well, so that we can have some water within the fortress always available. Just check there's no room below there, is there? No, good, okay. Do this. Go to there. Dig the channel out. And to put some floors over it so that the animals don't fall into it. Nope, everything ran off. Why? Coyotes around or something. Peregrine falconmen. Okay. There we go. Yes, so I want to put a floor here. I'll put 2 floors there. We need to wait for those floors to be constructed. And I'll remove these ramps. Like this. Leave that one in the corner so people can get out. An elven caravan from Vemenino has arrived. Okay. Hey, elves. We don't really have anything to trade. Maybe we could get some berries off of you or something. Or clothes. Can I just trade raw hunks of gold? Wow, someone just created a masterwork high wood wheelbarrow. How many wheelbarrows do we have attached to these places? One there, one there, one there, none there. Okay. Good, that's done. We place a wall here. I'm also going to put another floor here. Actually, and you can now mine out that wall there. Just make rock crafts. You hear elves actually like to buy those. Yeah, I could do that. We have a lot of rocks. We're making rock mugs. No. We just make a whole bunch of rock coffins and give them to them. Are you trying to tell us something, dwarves? Yeah, we'll probably just make a bunch of rock gifts. I mean, they'll buy those, because it's not like they have wood in the construction of them. No, they won't be that valuable. I tend to like to trade gems, if possible. Got some value to them. Trade a request. Move goods. Do we have anything which I could put there? We've got rough gems somewhere. Take all of our claystone. You can't really just load them off with anything, because I think they'll complain if things are like with the coffins or the stone coffins or something. They'd sort of be like, you know, oh, I can't carry this, it's too heavy and it's not valuable enough. It's why you can't just like give them a whole bunch of rocks, because they'll be just like, this isn't worth the effort. Or something like that. Take all of our cats. Wasn't there something where you could put like a whole bunch of animals into the one cage, and you could just like give a cage full of like 100 cats to someone or something like that? There is the fact that cages can just hold anything. So you can put like a dragon in a cage. Same cage can hold like a mouse. Some migrants. Yay. I don't have any gems in there to do this. Also, welcome to people. We are just enjoying some Dwarf Fortress because, I don't know, I felt like it has been ages since I played some. Actually, since February this year, so nearly an entire. Sure, but rock crafts are good starting trade goods and also train up your crafters. Keeping gems for later on artifacts might be a good idea. Yeah, that's a good point. Ooh, a farmer guild has been established. The Ripe Hall. Okay, we're gonna have to create them a guild hall. Somewhere where they can talk about farmy things. That's one of the things from the newer version. Dwarves, if you get a sufficient number of dwarves of the same trade, they'll form a guild and then request a guild hall. And while they're resting around or just not really doing anything, they'll go there and they'll attend demonstrations on farming and the like, or on whatever the guild is about. So they'll actually train their skills when they're not on the job, which is nice. The most impressive thing with the cages is that they prevent dragons from breathing fire. I don't know how that works. Maybe they don't have bars on them, it's just like a big plastic ball or something and they stick the dragon in it. Imagine a dragon bouncing around the fortress in one of those, like a big rubber ball or something. Yep, there's a petition. A guild hall for the Ripe Hall. Has many members in Bronzelash and now requires a guild hall. The location must be built and furnished with the hall designated for a farmer guild. Do you approve this request? I do. That means we'll get better farmers. I guess we'll build that, so this over here. I don't think they have any real requirements for it other than just designated as a guild hall. Maybe if you could put a few statues in there to make it nicer or something like that. It's because the dragon's too depressed being inside. It's like Pokemon. I don't think I've ever really seen a dragon in Dwarf Fortress. They are exceedingly rare. They tend to all die off in early game. There is, I think there's like usually a few around the world. I followed one time and its history was pretty much someone named, I think one part of it was someone named a sock in their village because they became attached to it, and then the dragon was just like, I sent an artifact, descended on the village and stole the sock because it had a name. So let this be a lesson to everyone. Don't name your items if you're fond of them, because then dragons will come and steal them. No matter how, you know, petty the item is. And the merchants are leaving. Whatever. Oh no, I labeled my blender and then a dragon came and ran off with it. Let's see, where's the jewelers? It's a gem workshop, isn't it? Jeweler's workshop. It is J. Did I not press J? Here we go. And gems under stone. No, it's on the... There we go, gems. Yeah, just shove everything into the one pit. It doesn't really matter. No, not my socks. It's the one socks. Yeah, it's just one of the socks. It was probably the... Like, the guy just became attached to one of the socks. The other sock wasn't, you know, he wasn't fond enough of it to give it a name. Animal is growing to become a stray ewe. Oh, yeah, we got more animals. We need to put them into the thing. A horsefowl, a bunny, a reindeer calf, a horsefowl, a reindeer calf, an ewe, a lamb, a cow, calf, a lamb, a nanny goat. Seems like we've got quite a few sheep. You'd wear mismatched socks if one of them was a famous sock. You'd have to explain to everyone why you're wearing mismatched socks. It's like, oh, but this sock's really famous. I suppose if you're wearing like shorts or something. Heaven forbid, like socks with sandals. Okay, do I want to cover up the rest of that? I think I do. The rest of this channel here, just so that... Yeah, cover it with high wood. That'll be easier to carry around. There we go. I just want to make a bit of a platform so that the animals can walk across it easily. They don't have to, like, go around it. Hey now, socks and sandals is comfy and you're dying, Daniel. Well, don't let me stop you. I don't know. I feel like it would be uncomfortable because the sandal would have, like, I'm thinking of a thong here, a flip-flop for other people. Thong's what we call flip-flops in Australia. They've got that toe bit, and I feel like with a sock that would just be really uncomfortable. But if you've got like a sandal which has like just a strap over your toes, I suppose then it would be alright. Personally, I like going barefoot, so, you know, when I'm not out. Anyway, yeah, I was going to make what's it called? We need some blocks. Blocks. We need some rope and a bucket. Where's a bucket? There it is. E. Make a few buckets. Japanese are designed shoe plus sock combo for that situation. Oh yeah. Yeah, the socks actually have a little I've got like a space between your toes and your big toe. Makes sense. And they're not like those like socks with each toe. It looks weird. Barefoot is the way. Of course you have hobbit's feet. We don't have really hairy feet, but I don't know. It's just nice. Just walk around on the grass barefoot. Unless you step on a bee. That happened like 2 weeks ago. That hurt. Only a little bit though. Or only for a short while. Like it's the second time I've been stung. Poor bee. What am I making? I am making a well. That is an L. We need mechanisms. Okay. Well, we can make that over there. Mechanist's Workshop. There we go. Do we have a mechanist? Or are you just making that? I need some rock mechanisms. Don't get distracted by traction benches. We don't need to create like a hospital just yet. He says. Okay, did we get that? I think we got that wood furnace done. So I need stone here. And here. And this one... Actually, no, this is going to be bars. It's not stone. Okay, that's fine. Metal bars there. Turn off stone. Bars. It's going to be coal bars. There we go. Ooh, and are those all off for barrels and bins? They are good. Could probably do with like a single bin or something in both of them. We'll bump up the... Not barrels. Bins to 2. In each of them. Or do I want to? I think I might hold off on that. For the heavy things. Just for the moment, because if I put bins there, then they're going to start carrying all the ore into the bins, and then they're going to have to carry other ore into the stockpile, and it's going to take ages. I'm not really looking to use mine carts at the moment. I did try that in some of my previous fortresses. Got it kind of working. Still a little fiddly. You know, my 22 beds are done. Yay! Now our population is 48. Just can't win. Okay. Like that. Like that. Okay, that's where that is. And this can go to about there. There we go. So how many more do I need? How many do we have? We had 22. 23, 24, 26. 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42. I know this is where you could make a macro or something like that, but... eh. No! Damn it. Okay. Like that. Actually, I could just do this. There we go. Okay. More bedrooms. Nearly actually perfectly doubled. Macro will say blueprints. Yeah. Yeah, I had done a little bit of that. You can just like have it record all of your inputs and then just play it back again when you need to. I keep getting tripped up because the recording starts exactly where your mouse cursor is, and where your cursor is, or the cross is where the macro begins. So you have to sort of be aware of where that is before you start. Because if you move it around, it'll be like, oh, I'm going to place it over here. You start it here, and you're like, I'm going to place it over here. Then whenever you try to place it, it's going to be offset. Anyway. Just have to use it more often to get used to it, I suppose. Oh, our guild hall's done. Okay, let's see. How do I designate a room for a guild? View rooms, buildings? No. Locations and occupations. No. No. Do I create a zone? I. Or do I have to place an item? Let's see. Guild Hall is a place where dwarves of a particular profession socialize, share skills, and entertain with each other. Guilds are designated locations in Fortress mode, designated from any meeting area. Upon creation, IMLAG. Okay. Sorry. Oh, yes. Okay, so designate this. IMLAG. There we go. And it's going to be a farmer's hall. Farmer's hall. 16 workers. Go. It's called the Glacial Vale. Can I rename it? Yeah, I can. Same way as you do a tavern or a library, like a dining room. Yeah. Right, right. Thanks. Sorry, I didn't see that. I was busy reading the wiki. Let's see. We'll clear. Hang on. The glacial first adjective. There we go. Okay. So what was the name of their guild hall? The Ripe Hall. That was it. It's random. The Umbral Mechanism. The Humorous Mansion. No. Okay. Okay, okay. So second adjective. Ripe. No. We want all. It's going to be a compound. It's not. Rear compound. No. Don't think we need of the ripe treaty of horse. No, I want to change second adjective. No, that's not. That's not an adjective. Good gravy. I want to change treaty. That. UI is hard. It's says I can also use a mouse, but I think that's for the menus over here. I would just randomize it until I get something funny. The diamond picks, no, that's not farmy. The noiseless fountains, the armor of depressions, the arrow of stabbing, feb that, the intense handles, the crystal of eyes, chaste mansion, the roughness of artifice, the castle of blushing, ceiling of guilds. Oh, that makes sense. First adjective can be whatever. The work of brass, the flickering treasury, the handles of ending, the floor of seeds. The floor of seeds, actually, that would have been good. The tight floor. No, I don't want. The floor of floors. The floor of seeds. There we go. That cost Leonard. I like that. The floor of seeds for the farming guild. There we go. Done. I pronounce the floor of seeds guild hall open. The arrow of stabbing. You love it. So often they're all silly, just random nonsense, but sometimes this just comes up with ones. I like the crystal of eyes. That sounded like a neat name for an artifact. Some kind of, like, I don't know, demon possessed phylactery or something. Those other farms still have not been sown. Okay, are all those bedrooms done yet? No. How many beds do I have? Not enough. Okay, good. So we've got 8 beds. So let's see, 22. That means I think I need 18 beds. Create 20 beds. Why is this one not done? Cut gems. Just cut all the gems. Yes. Claystone. Cut the claystone. There we go. 8 beds for 40 dwarves. They're gonna have to share. It's working on a, what's it called? Schedule, you know. You can actually do that for the military. You have some of them training, and then, I think you can, at least. Like, they have... maybe? Shifts? Or maybe not, because they sort of just rest whenever they need to, not when you say so. I suppose you could have some group training, and then another group resting, but then, even when they're training, they go and sleep anyway, so... Anyway. Hey, look, we've actually got a enterprising dwarf smoothing out our meeting hall there. Now, bookkeeper. Yeah, you need your meager office. Let's build it. There we go. Also, door. The door is a symbol of your station. Okay. There. Bookkeeper. Like that. Okay. And bookkeeper. I want you to... settings. All counts are accurate. I miss time when the bookkeepers, when you tell them to start keeping all the, start correcting the records and keeping record of all your stuff, that they would actually gain, like, super muscles from it, because it was just something that legendary dwarves did. So you don't get, like, really powerful bookkeepers because they've, I don't know, managed to count all the items in the fortress without leaving their room. They're just keeping it all in their head. There's a comic like that. And once they're done, they don't have to do it again, so all the counts are accurate forever. They've managed to update the books so that they're future-proof. Should probably cancel that thing for brewing from fruit, since it's just keep giving a yeah, remove that. Since it just keep giving, oh, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this. Okay. Oh. Saving again. Okay, how are we going for time? Okay, we might go for like another 20 minutes or so. Let's see. Got plumb helmets growing there. Why are they farms? Need farming fields. Well, we've got farmers. They had enough farmers to have a farming guild, and they're just sitting around. Are you all not farmers? You're a butcher. You're a wood burner. Hey, hey. Farm in fields. Butcher. Farm in fields. Potash maker. Farm in fields. Herbalist. Farm in fields. Farmer. Apparently you're a farmer, but you're not farming in fields. There we go. Do it. Farming. Who are you? You're a potash maker. You're now also a farmer. Just one more turn. It gets a bit like that. You always want to do, like, you know, one more plan, one more job. I haven't done the, you know, something or other. I haven't finished my well. Okay, good. We can place our well. There we go. And now we'll be able to get fresh water. Once I link it up to the river. though, we did go through winter and there was no snow. He says, in early summer of the second year. My dwarves didn't die from dehydration because of the river freezing over, so, you know, we don't necessarily need a well, but it means that we can get water inside the fortress without them having to go outside, so... I have done this all a lot faster in the past. I don't know. Hey, look, those farms finally got, loud. I suppose it's, sweet pods. What have we got here? Plumb helmets and quarry bushes. So this one can be cave wheat. This one's sweet pods. This one is... I'll put pigtails there. There we go. Should probably put some above ground farms as well. Again, I don't know whether we're going to have problems with neighbors. There's some stuff around here. I don't know whether they're close enough to be a problem. I think they have to be within a certain range of you. Where'd those elves come from? Maybe up there? I could just do the whole thing, you know, build farms outside, build a wall and a roof over it. That works. Build, like, a farm plot outside and see what we can plant. Or some. There we go. They're gonna have to go all the way around for that. That's why I'd want to, like, build a wall here, open up, say, here, and build a roof over this, so that it technically counts as outside, even though it's completely enclosed. Because once an area is open to the outside, once a square is open to the sky, in that it has direct access to the sky above, it counts as outside, no matter how many floors get placed in between it and the outside. So you could, like, mine a shaft from here all the way down to the bottom floor, and then floor over every level in between there and the sky, and it will still count as outside. And every intervening square too. That's how people make underground farms. With above ground crops. Okay, we can plant radishes. And also whip vines. So we'll do that. Also rye. Yes, we can plant. Here. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, it could be milled into rye flour or brewed into rye beer. Some dwarves like rye for its beer. It's the only thing it's good for. That's actually interesting. You don't have that much of a bakery system in Dwarf Fortress. Can you even make bread? You can make flour. Let's see. Flour is an ingredient in cooking. I mean, biscuits are kind of just made, but they're sort of just like ingredients mashed together. Into a powder. Yeah. Flowers are more valuable than a raw crop. Blah, blah, blah. It just sort of says that you can get flour and it's used in cooking. It doesn't necessarily say that you can make, like, bread out of it. I guess they just end up doing something like making a plump helmet roast with rye flour as an ingredient. The dwarven child is taken by Fey mood. That's actually kind of neat. I think they'll end up getting a, if they succeed at it, they're going off and getting ingredients. They will end up being a legend at this. They'll have to grow up first, of course, but how old are you, child? Surround yourself with friends and you can trust and you will be unstoppable. Within the last season, she felt enjoyment after playing make-believe. She felt euphoric due to inebriation. She is 9 years old. She was grouchy, drinking the same old booze. She didn't feel anything after sleeping without a proper room. She felt love, remembering talking with her father. She was annoyed dwelling upon drinking water without a well. She is the daughter of Zephon Coppersquash and Ast Tongsluls. She is a worshipper of Ral South Taxes, a faithful worshipper of Zazi Avalanche Canyons, an ardent worshipper of the Root of Hawks, a worshipper of Lusalem, and a casual worshipper of the Low Terror. Born on 27th of Opal in the year 117. So not a child which was born in a fortress. I mean, she's 9 years old. Our fortress hasn't been around for that long. She is almost never sick and very strong, but she is very flimsy. She likes gabbro, iron, red tourmaline, green glass, giant two-humped camel leather, donkey hoof, gigantic tortoise shell, rammy paper, backpacks, and the sight of the Saturday veneration. When possible, she prefers to consume raspberry wine. She absolutely detests cave spiders. Overall, she is quite focused with satisfied needs. Okay. Oh, I think there's something else you need there. Strange mood. Okay. I must have silk cloth. Oh, great. Cut gems. Tanned hides. Fantastic. Silk cloth, eh? Oh boy. Okay, how are we going to go about doing that? Do I have a bag which I could deconstruct or something? There's a cave spider silk bag there. Can you deconstruct bags? I don't know. Let me see. I have to create a clothier shop. This is rather unfortunate. Stick it in the hallway. The only other thing is if I go down to the cave level and try and find some cave spider silk down there, but that's going to take time, and we have no military. How unfortunate. Okay. Let's build this. No. I want... No. Up downstairs. There we go. In a little bit of an emergency. Let's just go down. Line up. Let me follow you. We've finished constructing the 20 beds. We could just find some cave spider silk down here. That would be great. Hopefully without any giant cave spiders attached to them. Oh, I also need a loom for that, don't I? Let's get that done. Where is it? Closest shop, loom. Okay, follow. Struck moonstone. Tetrahedrite. There's one child developing an industry, yeah. I could just forget about them, but, well, I feel guilty about it, so... Oh, was that all the way down? We didn't come across anything. No, we didn't. Keep mining down. How many levels are there? Okay. We might pass through one, just mining through solid earth. I don't know. I'm hoping we'll just open up into the caverns. There we go. Okay, and there is some silk around here too. Right. Next. Something I should have done beforehand, make burrows. And just remembering there was something about burrows that you didn't... Okay, yes. I remember what it was about burrows. Define this burrow. Okay, so something about burrows, which I learnt one of the previous times I was playing, is that you see this square here. The square doesn't necessarily restrict the movement of the dwarves to within this square. What it does is, rather, it sort of says the dwarves can only accept jobs which might be created within this area. If, say, you had, like, this burrow here and then another burrow one over here, they would be able to move between the two zones, even though there's not, like, a line of this burrow connecting them. You don't have to, like, make these burrows along corridors, is what I mean. It's sort of just, as I said, they'll just only look within this area for jobs. They won't, like... Yeah, you know, if this tree is told to cut down, they won't accept that because it's outside the burrow. Anyway, so, yeah, basically that. Which is different than how I thought it was, where I thought it would restrict the dwarf to only move within the burrow, which it doesn't actually do. Because I was like, you know, creating the burrow down the tunnels and all that, but you don't need to do that. Okay, we'll also stop that and create a burrow. Do I have hospitals? No, we do not. We're just going to have to hope that we're not going to come across any nasty gribblies. Okay, so there... and then we're going to have to go to... military. Alerts. Civilization is active. Burrow 1 and Burrow 2. Then that restricts them to those burrows. So they'll be able to collect the... they'll be able to collect, like, the... I believe they should be able to collect this case spider silk, which is around here. But they won't be able to... like, they won't accept collecting webs outside of there. Okay, I want you to collect webs, and I want another loom. Hold on, little kid. We're getting there. Create another loom. So that we can They should be going down the stairs to burrow 2. Don't need to connect the 2 burrows up together. Yeah, but they're, see, they're forbidden over here because the, plants are outside of the, accepted burrow area. So if I did that, then they would accept them. But he'll still, like, moving out of the area. Okay, that's another one done. I want you to weave silk cloth. And repeat. I mean, we don't have any just yet, but... Do we have people collecting, Is that a job which I have to activate? Let me see. Set orders. Workshop orders. Auto collect webs. Yes. Use any cloth. Auto loom all thread. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So are people collecting... they should be collecting it. I'm lucky that there's some down here. There's a troglodyte. There's also a rattlesnake and some giant mountain goats. We should also probably get some leather, because, no, I don't think you can deconstruct things. Okay. Lamb is a pet, horse fowl, cow calf, horse tame, horse fowl. Okay. Where is... There we go. Okay. Slaughter the reindeer. So we get some tanned leather from it. Cancels collect webs. Needs 10 undisturbed thread. Okay. Have we got people collecting threads? Store item in stockpile. What are you carrying? Or are you going to collect... Yeah, you're collecting the freshly butchered reindeer. And all the bones. Do I have to put people on collect threads? Under hauling? Hang on. Let me read this up. Textile Industry. Silk. Okay. Giant cave spiders on... Yeah. Raw materials can be acquired by trading. So apparently people just would go collect it. That's sort of what I'm getting from this. Yeah, because I've got it as a job which people will do, so they should just be going around collecting it. And the burrow is active. Maybe I just have to expand it. Hey, I said... There we go. Okay. So go collect this thread which is around here. Harvest plants. Yes, I think... No, that's not it. Store item in bag? No. Silk thread can be gathered from webs. Webs are automatically collected by any worker who has a weaving labor activated and access to a loom. Okay. So there is another step we need to do. Animal caretaker. So I'm guessing that's under farming? Hang on. Crafts. Weaving. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to activate weaving on a bunch of you. You're a gem cutter. There we go. Go collect those things, please. There should be enough webs down there. Needs 10 undisturbed thread. There should be heaps. Is there not? I can see 10 there. Go up here. Oh, hang on. No. Don't. This might be... They might need both ends of the task. Whatever. Forget this. Inactive. I'm just going to turn it off. Turn the burrows off. Just go do it. Human Hammerman is visiting. That's great. Okay, are you going to go collect it now? Oh, it's because the stairs weren't finished, I think. Okay, fine. Now they're doing it. I think we're probably running out of time for the child anyway, but hey, we're actually collecting the silk now. Did I see this? Might as well see if I can grow cloth. I don't think we'd have time for the plants to grow. Kumu Road Slaps wishes to reside in Bronzelash for the purpose of eradicating monsters. This is because we opened up the caverns. Sure. If you could fight some of the giant cave toads or whatever that's down here, that would be good. Yeah, giant cave toad. There's one right there. Come on, go slap it, Mr. Rhodes. Miss Rhodes. Sir Rhodes. Okay. Are we done with the silk now? You gotta be able to get that? Come on, come on. Silk. Collect webs. I want you to weave silk. Weave thread into silk cloth. Is someone doing that? Good, you're doing it. Yay! There goes the child! Whew. Running off to collect it. Okay, good. Apparently you need a fair bit of that. I suppose it's good in a way. You've gone and collected a gem as well. Because that means we've had to do a whole bunch of stuff. A lot faster than I would have had to otherwise. Hey, I think you're begun it. Yes. Imush Admeng has begun a mysterious construction. We've got another petition. It's going to be someone else. Yes. Leah Bentstud wishes to reside in Bronzelash for the purpose of eradicating monsters and bomb wreck garden trumpets. Sure. Whatever. There they go down the stairs into the dungeons, caves. An animal has grown to become a stray doe rabbit. Well, I feel good about that we're able to get the child the ingredients she required to complete her mysterious construction. Though this is now open. Is there anything down here? Pond grabber, giant mountain goat, rattlesnake, giant snail. Pond grabbers. A small creature that lives in watery ditches deep underground. It has a sharp beak and 4 tentacles with claws at the end. Its skin is blue. Okay. It just lives in a river. In the water there. We're uncovering a lot of other resources as well. There's also giant mushrooms down here. So we could cut those down. If we needed some more wood. Imush Admeng, dwarven child, has created An Banusen, a willow mini forge. She claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor Tholtig Handle Chambers. You've made yourself quite a toy there. Let's have a look. Egen Beten, Monom. No, that's the other one. This one. An Banusen Leathered Helps, a willow mini forge. This is a willow mini forge. All craft warship is of the highest quality. It is decorated with wombat leather. No, you didn't use that reindeer leather. Oh well. And encircled with bands of willow and ginkgo wood. This object menaces with spikes of ginkgo wood and K spider silk. On the item is an image of a pike in red tourmaline. Okay. It's nice. I have to question the effectiveness of making a mini forge out of wood. But I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun with that. Not least now that you're a legendary wood crafter. So, you know, great things when you end up growing up. I see the mini forge as something, I suppose, like one of those little toy easy bake ovens or something. Except instead of like making pastries, it you're able to smelt mini ores of iron, mini bars of iron and all that. That would be kind of funny, actually, if you could go to the store and buy a like a mini forge, so that kids could like learn the basics of metallurgy at a young age. Or like one of those science kits, just mixing the various chemicals and you end up with like, what's it, like the sugary goop, which always comes in like a brain mold or something like that. Hunter has given birth to a boy, Domas Zonkivish. Okay, congratulations. Oh, and another one, Tobu Siknugzaz Farmer has given birth to a girl. All the babies are being born. Ah, yes. Also, now that we've opened up the underground, we're going to have plant matter growing in our arms. That shouldn't be a problem for our well, because that is above ground where the dirt is, and it won't grow in the rock. Though it might grow on a muddy base of that, but I don't think so. Yeah, well, suppose we'll know if there's a tree, if a mushroom pops up there and our well runs dry. Okay, well, things seem to be going along pretty well for the moment. We have, how many dwarves do we have now? 63, and it is late summer of the second year, 8th of Galena, 126. We've had to kickstart our silk industry a fair bit. Not that I was planning on doing one in the first place, so, you know, that's something a bit extra. And we have the caverns open, which I suppose we could just explore around here, get some more resources and all that. There's a lot of web down here which we could get, as long as there's no giant cave spiders. Giant Kias? Great. They're going to be stealing all of our animals. They're not just Kias, they're giant Kias. She is muscular and very small. Okay. Her feathers are olive, her skin is pale pink, her eyes are black. I suppose very small for a giant Kia. Miniature giant space hamster. A giant small Kia, yeah. Kias, I think they're birds from New Zealand. I think they've got a bit of a reputation for tearing all the rubber off people's cars. They're very curious birds. Or at least that's how I know them from a cartoon which I read. Go for the eyes, boo. Apparently giant space hamsters are actually a thing. I think in Spelljammer? I can't remember what they're used for. Pack animals or something like that, probably. Yeah, and we have our guild up also. Such as it is, it's just a room. We'll be sure to make some, like, niceties to go in there. Because I can actually... We'll get started with our ore industry next time, I think. Because I think we'll do some more of this. Oh, pardon me. Maybe we'll make some gold statues or something like that for the Farmers Guild. Maybe some gold statues to go outside of the front of the fortress. I'd also like to have some of the military going on. So again, I don't know. I'm gonna guess we're going to get attacked at some point. I was saying we might be too far away for that, but I think you'd have to be like a really long way away from anywhere else. Most cases, I think I remember when you haven't been attacked as people embarking on an island where there's absolutely no way for people to get to you. So I don't actually know how far away you'd have to be. We haven't got a goblin listed up here, but we haven't met any of them. So got two different dwarf civilizations and one elven. You can always get attacked by monsters. Yeah, we'd still have to worry about forgotten beasts and all that. So yay, we're gonna get attacked by like giant hairy lobsters which spray poisonous gas everywhere, and werewolves, vampires, and microwaves. Yeah, that's true. Also werewolves. Oh boy. Yay, werewolves. Having to deal with those. They're fun. Just end up bordering the person up in a room forever. And vampires. I don't think we've had any problems. No. Not that we've got a justice system. But yeah, that's something we can do next time. If I don't get a sheriff, we won't ever have any problems with the law, will we? That's how it works. Sure. Anyway, we'll save it there, and we'll continue with this next time, I think. We might actually, I might come up with something else to do in the meantime. This was sort of just something to fill the time with. But we'll see. Bit of a fun diversion. love getting a vampire, find them a nice room to wall them up in. They live forever as my master bookkeeper. Yeah. You find a way to use them. All the enterprising people who have ended up making their fortresses vampires by, like, stabbing the vampire with spears constantly from a trap and then making everyone drink the blood when it's dripped into, like, their well or something. Oh, jeez. I think actually one of Krug Smash's series was something like that. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, that will be it for Dwarf Fortress for tonight. That was fun, and we might continue with this. We'll see.